What's up, guys? My name is Juan, and you watch my channel BlueprintPC. This is Tech Lounge episode 5. We're gonna cover a couple quick topics here. One of those is where I've been for the last 2 months plus, and NVIDIA's 3080 messy launch. So, first of all, I just want to thank you guys for breaking 500 subs. It's pretty good, considering how crazy this year's been, and that I've been M.I.A. for the past 2 months. I think that's pretty good, and I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you guys very much, because, that's just one of those contributing factors that helps me keep this going forward. So, getting the dumb stuff out of the way you guys probably don't care about is where I've been. Well, for me, work is super freaking busy during the summer, and it's not physical labor, it's very mentally exhausting, and it just takes every last drop out of you. On top of that, for me, for the family sense, things of that nature, summer's very busy. I don't have children like that, but just my family in general. There's a lot of birthdays, there's a lot of events and things of that nature, and it just doesn't leave me with any free time. Even getting through September, I was occupied. That was when I was playing catch up for the stuff that I couldn't do during the summertime. And it just sucks because I really want to do more videos. I bought stuff to do more videos with, and just couldn't keep up. So now that things are mellowing out a little bit, at least, I'm going to try to do some of the videos I've been meaning to do. Real quick, upcoming, I'm going to be doing a brief overclocking video on the 3400G. If you want to check that out, please hit the like and subscribe button if you're not already, but most likely if you're watching this, you probably are subscribed, so it really doesn't matter. And we're going to be changing out this rig a little bit here, and I'll get into that in that video. So that's where I've been, just overwhelmingly busy, mind-numbingly just stressed and overwhelmed. So I want to apologize for being M.I.A., and we're going to try to resume back to our, half-ass schedule that I usually do anyway. So anyway, getting off of that now, again, thank you for the 500 subscribers, but we're going to jump into NVIDIA. NVIDIA, as you all know, just launched the 3080 and 3090. And originally I had planned to do some other videos leading up to this, and some cautionary tales and things of that nature. One of the things I want to step into was the early adopter tax of problems and things of that nature. So we're going to jump into that, but I will say, guys, I did not get a 3080. Oh, I tried my damnedest. I was one of you guys that went, refresh, sold out, and fuck. So yeah, I had my computer set up, I had multiple screens up, and every site it was either crashing, refresh out. So that sucked. I'm with you. I'm going to try to get a 3080, but I'm going to wait. And this is what I'm going to jump into now. So the early adopter tax, a lot of times when you get new software or hardware or whatever, when it first comes out, there's bugs and issues. Apparently, 3080 and probably 3090 has this too, don't know for sure because there's not a lot of information on it yet, has some hardware issues. Not even bad drivers and things of that nature, but apparently when NVIDIA released its reference design, not the Founders Edition card, but the reference design, which is the basic principle, hey, for all the board partners, do something like this to make it work right. Well, most of the board partners said, hey, yeah, we'll do something like that, but we can make that cheaper, that cheaper, that cheaper, that cheaper. And, well, now the consumer, us, is paying for it twice, sort of. We're paying for it with the physical sense of we're giving cash for this item, and for the second sense of the heartache and the stress and just the overall butt hurt because we just bought a brand new card, and if you try to push it to what it should be able to do limit-wise, it takes a crap on you and it crashes. Who the hell wants to be in the middle of a game, especially, these high frame rates, high frame rates that Jensen promised everybody, and you're up there, you're getting all these rates, you're in the middle of a game, and then it crashes. And it's like, if it's a competitive game, any esports title, that will really piss you off, because I know it'll piss me off. And, if it's a single player game, it's a pain in the ass, but it's not the end of the world, because you just kind of pick up where you left off, and yeah, you may have to reduce some stuff, but no big deal. So getting on to why I'm waiting. 1, I want them to fix this. 2, Gamers Nexus just did a recent PCB Buildzoid video where they talk about the construction, things of that. They did a Founders Edition, but even in that video, Buildzoid makes comments to the fact of they cheaped out in certain areas. So all the cards have been released primarily, there's a few exceptions to that, have been the lower end variants of everybody's stack. So look at Gigabyte, EVGA, both brands that I've personally had cards for recently and have had good experience with. They both came out with their low end stack for it. So the XC3 and then the Gigabyte, all the Eagle variants, which one I hate that notch that they put. It's just god awful ugly in my opinion. But all those low end boards, how do they think to make them lower end? It's the same die going up the tier, so it's not like they're cutting down the GPU and cutting away cores or anything of that nature. They're making it cheaper. It's a cheaper, more cost-effective, cooler design, and it's cheaper parts, i.e. the capacitors. EVGA has announced themselves that they are going to fix some things going forward. So this is part of the reason why I want to wait to see what's going to happen. EVGA openly said they're redoing the capacitor design. They're stepping up to higher tier ones and a lot more of them, more than double in some cases. So I am going to wait. I'm going to wait till the next tier up because I didn't want to buy an entry level card anyway. I'm ideally going to try to get a hybrid card. I don't know. I may get the Asus Strix. I don't know. I'm going to see. It's all going to depend, too, on what's available. Because if the card I really want, with being the hybrid from EVGA, like the 2070 Super I got, doesn't come out for 6 months, I don't think I'm going to wait 6 months unless stock tells me I have to wait 6 months. So just kind of want to touch on that. Also, AMD's coming out with their stuff. So if you're strictly NVIDIA and you don't even want to look at an AMD card, because I have some buddies that are just freaking like this when it comes to an AMD card and they won't touch it with a 10-foot pole, then that is what it is. I can't help you there. But rumors are circulating right now. AMD may be competitive with a 3080 on their high end. So I might wait and see what AMD offers too and maybe make a leap to that. So I don't know. I've got a kind of a build update coming up too with an AMD card. Not a new one, but a semi-new one. And I'll get into that in that video. So I don't know. If you want to wait to see what AMD comes out to, or comes out with, then that might benefit you. I think that's probably going to be the way to do it at this point in time because NVIDIA's shot themselves in the foot. AMD's lagging behind a little bit, and they might not compete completely with NVIDIA's top end. But NVIDIA also apparently has slightly higher tier cards waiting in the wing, which is another thing that kind of shoots the consumer in the foot is, hey, guess what? You just bought this new card, you had a horrible launch, and they're breaking left and right. But we're going to piss on you by saying we're releasing some better ones. So I don't know. You guys have to make your decision at that point in time. I'm going to wait. I'm going to suggest waiting just for one, for them to fix the hardware issues they have. Two, to actually see what AMD comes out with, because who knows, that might be the better buy. Three, if AMD comes out with something good, NVIDIA's probably going to release a stack up. That might be also part of the reason why we're not seeing all the high-end graphics card details, because a lot of these, the Asus Strix or EVGA's higher tier, there's been some vagueness and some reluctancy to release this information that you figure they already have together, but I don't know. You guys make your decisions as to whether you think you should wait, buy now, and I'll tell you right now, I don't suggest at all overpaying for the cards through some scalper bullshit, because guess what? All those scalpers got karma biting them in the ass because they all have a bunch of broken freaking cards in their inventory. So guess what? Karma's a bitch. And in most cases, so are they. So, all right, guys, but that was it. Just want to keep this one quick, simple, to the point. I've got more videos coming out. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you later.